Alright guys, we're here again with Fizz. Say hello, Fizz.
I already gave you my first bit about deodorant. I'm not giving you any more.
Then I flashed the whole machinima sort of stuff on the screen.
Fine. I still like the smell of Old Spice deodorant.
He likes Old Spice deodorant, everybody. Alright guys.
It does smell good.
So we do have the name of the RSI mining ship that is reportedly going to be coming out somewhat soon, and we'll get to that in a sec. Fizz, what's the ship called for us? So I'll get you to try and pronounce it because you'll probably do a better job than me.
I believe it's pronounced Arrastra.
Right, that sounds about right. And we do have a little bit of backstory, guys, about exactly what Arrastra is or what it could mean. Obviously, when RSI and CIG go naming ships, there's always some sort of backstory. So Arrastra is a term primarily associated with mining and ore processing, particularly in the context of the American West. An Arrastra is a simple mining used for crushing or grinding ores and extracting the valuable resource materials and metals from them. The name is derived from the Spanish word meaning arrastra, or which means to drag or to pull. There are two main types of arrastra, the dig stone arrastra and the rotary arrastra. Both were used during the 19th century and early 20th century during the mining operations. So they were predominantly used in the Californian gold rush and silver mines of the southwest United States. The machines were typically operated by animal power, such as mules, or later by steam engines.
So this means that my ship is going to be pulled by horses?
It's going to be ferret powered. You're going to have a massive, great big wheel, and it's got a big ferret in it, and the ferret spins the wheel, which powers the turbine.
And I pay him in cheese, right?
No, you pay him in bacon. It's bacon.
Oh, bacon's alright.
Alright, so that's the first one, or the rotary arrastra. The arrastra is a more advanced version that uses the central post or shaft with arms extending outwards. These arms held heavy stones or metal weights, that were dragged over the ore in a circular motion. This design allowed for a more effective and continuous grinding process compared to the drag stone arrastra. So what I'm thinking is that this is going to be an RSI mining ship that is going to be used for digging up mines and materials, and it's going to have some sort of external drill that comes out that allows it to dig into core. Are we going to get core mining?
Maybe vein mining.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's talk about this because so the only competitor that I can see or that I know of is the one that's currently on the screen, which is the Odyssey. Is it the Odyssey? Is the Odyssey the one that's the mining ship, or is it the Expanse? I think it's the Expanse, actually. I'm pretty sure it's the Expanse. Yeah, it's the Expanse. So at the end of the day, the Expanse is the one that's obviously going to be the competitor for MISC and stuff like that, right? But, and this is where Ferrets and I were talking about this, right? Look, to be honest, I like a mining ship. I do own the Expanse. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a real big fan of the MISC shape ships. MISC shape ships, whatever.
They do look a little bit
phallic,
suspicious.
Yeah. It's just that they look very rounded. I love the RSI and the Crusader design, especially when you go back and you're looking at like things like the Zeus, And also you go back and you look at things like, for example, stuff like that. I really like that new sort of sleek, pointy sort of shape, more compared to like the round sort of like I look like a dildo. I might have to, if this is all true, I might have to trade in my Expanse. We'll have to see. We'll see when it comes out. The one thing the Expanse has going for it is that it is a refinery ship. So not necessarily a mining ship, but a refinery ship. And you can also go through and drop those pods, which obviously work very well with the Prospector. I don't think that's going to be the case with the RSI. I don't think you're going to be able to put those drop pods on the RSI. What were you going to say?
And now we have ship-based tractor beams too now, so...
Yeah.
Loading and unloading. Mining pods should be a bit easier.
I do own the Prospector, which is a MISC ship as well, which is why I've got the Expanse, because I've got the ship for the mining and then the Expanse for the refinery. And those pods are really, really convenient when it comes to loading and unloading. I don't know, like I say, we'll obviously have to see what this ship is like when it comes out, and when we see it. But at the end of the day, I can't help but wonder, is an RSI ship, if it does refinery, which it seems like it might, is it a better shape than the Expanse? I don't know. What are your thoughts, Fizz?
Well, the Expanse isn't going to be as big as the Arrastra. So
yeah, the Arrastra is a large mining ship, right? You there, Fizz?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Arrastra, it's a large mining ship, right?
I think so.
Yeah, from what we heard, yeah. Yeah, that's always a thing too. Like at the end of the day, obviously, alright. So with the Arrastra, do you think it's going to be a mining? Do you think it's going to be a refinery, or do you think it's going to be both? What are your suspicions?
I think it's going to be mining.
You don't think it's going to be a refinery?
Well, not both.
So you think it might be both?
Yeah.
It does say in the description about the Arrastra that for the history that it did sort of like refine materials. So maybe it'll do both. Maybe sort of basic refinery, maybe. But when do you think we'll see a example of this? Do you think we'll see it at IAE, or do you think we'll see it at Fleet Week?
Probably a concept sale for IAE.
Yeah, so I'm thinking. Especially if we're starting to see it get put into the leaks and stuff now, it's more than likely we'll see something at IAE. What do you reckon?
Maybe.
What do you reckon it's going to sell for? How much? What do you reckon your average price would be? Large ship?
Probably. Probably.
Sorry, you broke up there. Sorry, man. What were you saying?
Oh.
You there, Fez? You're breaking up. Sorry. What did you say was the price roughly?
I'm really not for sure. If it's going to be a large ship, then maybe a few, one or more, 300 or 400.
Yeah, I would say maybe 250 to 350. I would expect. For a large, we'll have to see at the time. But what are your thoughts? Do you own the Expanse or not own it yet?
No.
Are you interested?
I don't.
Are you? If it is a mining and refueling and a refinery, are you interested or?
Yes, I am actually.
Cool. Guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. We did obviously also get a example of the white box. But it's...
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did. But it's literally just the white box. It's literally just a box. I'll put it on screen for everybody. Where's Discord? And Discord. So that's what we see there, which is literally just a box. So obviously CIG has been a little bit trolly. But yeah, it says RSI mining ship in game, and it's just literally a box. Let me copy the message link and send it to you. Alright, apart from that, anything else we need to cover when it comes to the Arrastra or whatever it's called?
Not yet.
No. Alright guys, let us know what your thoughts are in that comment section below. Obviously at the end of the day, you know, we're looking forward to it. We'll see, obviously, when it comes out, see what it's like. But let us know what your thoughts are when it comes to this, and basically, yeah, are you interested in buying it? Do you think the Expanse will be better for Refinery? What are your thoughts when it comes to price? Let us know what your comments let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Apart from that, guys, obviously the video has been helpful. Please smack that like button if you're new to the channel. Welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next demonetized video. You want to say bye, friends?
Nah, goodbye.
See you, everybody. Have a good night.